Welcome everyone. My name is Sanada. I'm the head of contract sales, and as a preferred supplier under the federal government stationery and office supplies contract, both at the commencement of SOS, now into SOS2 and into the future SOS3, we're really thrilled to have you join us today for our session that is focused on Procurement Hub. So this platform really offers a comprehensive overview of your purchases in real time, and it includes amazing, valuable insights in things such as year-on-year trends and much more. So before we dive into the elements of Procurement Hub, I'd really like to take a moment to introduce our business a little bit further for you and give you an understanding of the foundation of who we are. And this will give you better context for the solutions that we do provide. And to do this, we'll start with a quick corporate video, and this highlights things such as our mission, our values, the innovative ways that we actually service our customers, and it will give you that foundation that you need to understand the data that's actually presented to you. So thank you so much for being here, and let's get started. I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we're meeting today and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I am coming from the lands of the Wathaurong people, which is in the beautiful western suburbs of Victoria. It's within that western corridor, and in here and within these lands, we respect the people, which is the Wathaurong people, and it's in the suburb of Truganina. I'd like to welcome you to our transition team as well. You may recognise some of the familiar faces that are on the screen. You may have already spoken to them, or you've spoken to them during a session that we've had or at market day. However, the team is here to help you through the transition, whether it's looking for insights, information, or a helping hand in assisting how we navigate through the implementation process, and we'll help you every step of the way. And together we'll navigate through this journey as smoothly as possible. So let's get started. I'm going to play a quick corporate video.
I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit and wanted to do things for myself. So following in my father's footsteps, I started a small office stationery business way back in 1977, selling typewriter ribbons and carbon paper with just 2 staff in the western suburbs of Sydney. 45 years later, that humble little business, built from the ground up on blood, sweat and tears, has grown into the largest Aussie-owned and family-operated office supplies company in the country. I'm so proud to have passed the baton on to the next generation, with my daughters Belinda and Amy now running the business as co-CEOs.
As second-generation CEOs, we are passionate about continuing to build lasting connections with our customers who are at the heart of everything we do. We have an amazing team of over 500 people across Australia who share our passion to deliver service excellence.
At COS, our purpose is to help our customers keep their employees healthy, safe and productive. Wherever your team works, we have everything you need for every room, from technology to furniture, kitchen and hygiene, PPE, office supplies and everything in between. Our commitment to innovation and investment in technology is reflected in our online ordering system, COSNet. Designed with our customers in mind and with intuitive time-saving features, you can quickly browse thousands of products.
We believe service matters. We're invested heavily in creating an Australia-wide presence with an extensive network of sales offices and distribution centres in every state and territory to deliver a local service experience.
I am very proud to be leading Australia's most experienced account management team, dedicated to ensuring their customers' experience is a great one. For more than 18 years at COS, I've been fortunate to build a passionate team with the know-how and empowerment to deliver the product and service solution you need. With today's offers spanning the home, CBD, classroom, hospital, and many other workplaces across the country, ensuring the right product is on hand to keep teams safe and productive is more important than ever.
We've chosen not to outsource our logistics as we believe that the level of care and service that our customers receive is second to none, and that's reflected in our Net Promoter Score. Our warehouses process thousands of orders every day in our state-of-the-art facilities, and we pride ourselves on achieving both accurate and on-time delivery. Sustainability is also important to us as a business. Together with our large customer and supplier network, we are continually developing smarter and more sustainable solutions to reduce our environmental impact, and we are well on our way to achieving our goal of zero emissions.
We also place a high level of importance on the behaviour of the total supply chain. A core focus with our suppliers is to ensure they share our commitment to social and environmental responsibilities, including our commitment to supporting Indigenous businesses, as well as the eradication of modern slavery. We are committed to sourcing our products in a responsible manner and working with our customers and suppliers to improve their social and environmental practices, including the reduction of single-use plastic.
We arrived here from Egypt just after the Six-Day War and needed a lot of help. It's fair to say we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for charities like St Vincent de Paul and others giving us a leg up back then. Australia has been very kind to our family. As a legacy of our journey here, we created the Leone Foundation with a bold goal of giving $1 million a year to charities in Australia to help others in need for as many generations going forward as possible.
We're very proud to have donated $15 million so far, and we continue to pledge a minimum of $1 million per year to the Leone Foundation, supporting Australian community projects focused on human welfare.
It's a privilege that our business success can help to create positive change in our community. By choosing COS, our customers have helped us to make a difference in the lives of others. We know you have a choice, so thank you for choosing COS.
Thank you. Hopefully that's provided some insight and a bit of that foundation that I was hoping to share with you. And of course, as a business, we've definitely progressed even further since this video, with 1% of our revenue being diverted for use for human welfare charities, with up to 20 million plus and growing now being diverted for use. And I guess on the sustainability and carbon front, we're now achieving 100% sustainable electricity, and we're progressing towards our goal of net zero operations. So I'm just going to talk a tiny bit about Procurement Hub, and then we're going to see a live demonstration of what that looks like. Now, we've innovated the hub for our procurement professionals, and we called it Procurement Hub as it's available through our COSNet online ordering platform, and it's there for procurement teams. And we consulted with multiple customers across government to understand what was key for them and what was driving them when it came to, garnering data and what they were looking for. And for federal government, it was often around managing data for reporting through the lines and up the lines. And we identified 3 key areas for yourselves. It was when you had a question on notice and you were reporting within Senate estimates, that was a critical component for you. And number 2 is when you needed to provide information around key policies, things such as, what was your purchasing around First Nations items or sustainability purchases. And number 3 was also for procurement insights and analysis to manage and drive and evolve outcomes. So in this hub, not only do we have reporting, that tangible reporting, but we also have things such as announcements and key resources. And in this innovation, we introduced a report called Product Purchases Report, which is the comprehensive overview of your purchases in real time. And it is inclusive of year-on-year trends. So the Product Purchases Report can really navigate your data consumption through things such as cost centres and categories, or things such as First Nations or specific product attributes or environmentally friendly options. The functionality is really offered there to support your procurement objectives and to provide you that level of granularity and enable you to customise the data quickly for instant information and data mining. So through ongoing innovation, we're going to continue to release new features within the hub, and this is going to hopefully improve your procurement strategies and operational efficiency. So without further ado, we're going to look at the system now. So it's available through cos.net.au. I've just logged into a test environment for you. However, as you can see here, it says Procurement Hub. It's very much available through the My Admin, and you click on Procurement Hub and it'll pop up. In it, you've got announcements. So as you can see here, it's just a welcome note advising this is what we've done, and I've taken you through that. It also has resources. So it's got things such as the Sustainability and Community Report that's available, often quite a great source of information to understand what are the key milestones that we're looking to achieve, things such as the Australian Packaging Covenant and so much more, and how many plastics we're taking out of our supply chain and what our process is right across sustainability and community. And of course, we also have available our e-catalogues, and these are there for your reference, and there's some amazing elements of information in here, things such as our entire environmental range, our technology. It could be our First Nations product, how to refuse, reuse and recycle in plastic pollution guide. So many resources there for you. But today we're really keenly focusing on reporting. So we're going to look at the product purchases report, and it's simple. The whole key element here is that you want something that is simple to review, simple to extract, and quick and easy for you to report on. So you just need to start on the specific date that you're looking, or the date range, and you click in the date range. You might want the month of August, and you're keen to understand most of these preferences. So we click on those preferences, and just before we download the report, we ask that you acknowledge that this information is confidential and you don't share it with third parties. And remembering that as it's a procurement hub, we only give access to those that are authorised through yourselves as contract managers. So we click on that and simply download the report. So the beauty of this is it'll sit in your downloaded items, and it will extract the information. And as you can see, here it is, it's beautifully downloaded and ready to roll. So we'll open that report, and here it is. So the report has all the columns of information that you need and the information that was produced for you. So as you can see, this is a sample piece of work. However, it has things such as the account name, account code, cost center, the order number, the delivery suburb, who ordered the product. In this instance, it was ABC 159 Smith. Generally, it would be Sam Smith or the name of the person that's ordering, the major category, minor, if it's planet friendly, First Nations, the price, and so much more. And from here, you can simply insert a pivot table. It's that easy. So you can then slice and dice the data as you see fit, and this will then provide you with the insights that you're looking for. You know, a lot of the times we get asked on copy paper, what does that look like? And you can, you know, you can slice and dice as far as you would like to see around the particular product. So in this instance, I might be wanting to look at copy paper. I click on that and it tells me, okay, these are First Nations, and this is how I've set up the report, of course. These are the products and which delivery suburbs, what was the total, and, you know, what was the delivery state total, the planet friendly total. And again, you can create it by price, by quantity, however you want to sort that data. It's that simple. So this is the product purchases report. And it's very unique and it's very new in the market, and we're really proud to be able to provide you with this information and its tangible data at your fingertips. However, of course, we don't rely on just tangible data. We do look at other information. So whilst we do have the procurement data reporting, our reporting extends to so many more other services. And during an implementation of your account, we would sit and work with you on understanding what are the reports you want to see, what's really critical for you, what are the key policies that you're reporting to, and we would build a set of reporting for you that would be automatically then sent to you via hyperlink. You would link into it, and this information would be available to you. However, we also have our quarterly business reviews, and our account manager would dive into the quarterly business review data, provide you insights that are both meaningful and measurable. They'll give you a snapshot on performance trends, on key matrix, actionable takeaways, and really help you make some informed decision. It's about exploring what we can do together as a group and identifying areas for growth and improvement. So I'm going to only take you through a couple of slides and give you a sample of what this reporting looks like. So welcome to our quarterly business review reporting. Now, I mentioned around the diversity of our data. However, the data, before I show you the quarterly business reviews, there's so many elements or ways you can review your data, such as through your account admin tab in CosNet. You can have a look at your current orders right across your whole group. You can look at your order history, who ordered it, what the POD is. There's multiple data points, and of course, then we've got our quarterly business review. But it's important. There might look like there's a lot of information on this page. However, your account manager will take you through these insights. So you understand what procurement has happened within your department and how you can make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few sets of data, and what this data will show you within the quarterly business review is how you're performing against the head agreement or against the vertical, if that's what you choose. So you might be in a transport or in another vertical, and you want to understand how you're performing to your own vertical or how we're performing to the head agreement. But also, we also measure ourselves. How are we performing to the key elements and as a supplier in delivery and service in the whole gamut of elements? And I've selected a few data sets to help. The first data set is around supply deliverables objectives, and this is ensuring that it measures our partnership performance against our standard KPIs. It helps us agree on a plan for improvement. It helps us bench for comparisons, and it's compared against the minimum targets that have been set. So in this instance, it would be, this is the delivery in full on time, and in here it's an example. This could be the vertical or the head agreement, and how the head agreement is performing compared to yourself, and how you're performing against the minimum target. So in this instance, it's 4.3%, 4.35% above the target. The same happens in audio accuracy. The same happens, we measure, how quickly we answer your calls, and are they within the first 60 seconds of the first ring. And then we measure how our online ordering solution, which is CosNet, is performing for you and your invoicing accuracy. And we get to then pulse check how things are going. The next data set, which we found to be quite interesting and that people ask us a bit about, are things such as your value choice objectives. And this really allows us to demonstrate the savings that have been delivered as a result of our expertise in sourcing of things like exclusive label and private label, which deliver value for our customers. So again, we bench against how you're doing to either the head agreement and how you're performing in your buying, what has been spent, what is the year-on-year growth, where are the opportunities for more exclusive labels, and what we can do to understand further potential savings and how these can be delivered. The next slide is consumption analysis, and this is an overview of how you're performing, by state, by month, by cost center, and it also allows you to bench against, again, the head agreement or the vertical, what the full-time employee is, and your value would appear here. But again, it provides you with the current and the previous period, and it tells you how many active users you have and what percentage is being purchased across the nation. And is consumption up or down? And why is that case? So it gives you that insight that enables you to go, well, that's right, consumption is down because this happened within our business, or consumption is up because we've just purchased another organisation, or there's a MOG change, in this instance. The other element, which is very exciting and is one that our customers absolutely love, is emissions and waste, and with a very key focus on carbon emissions and how to mitigate waste within our supply chain. We report on emissions and waste, and we look at your current emissions and we look at your packaging waste. And then we measure what your current intensity is from the previous period to the current period, what your packaging waste looks like, and how we can work together to reduce your carbon footprint through consolidation, right? And it could be by increasing things like order average, it could be reducing the distance, the last mile. We work with you to understand how can we make a difference within your supply chain to improve your carbon emissions, and how do we provide you with, key tangible outcomes to do that. Another slide that I like, and there's multiple slides as I've mentioned, is the social value creation slide. And this is an opportunity to partner with our customer to really increase their expenditure on things such as social procurement in accordance with internal policies that you might have, and you might have a really big focus on Australian disability enterprises, or major women-owned businesses, or Indigenous targets that you need to make, or social enterprise targets that you need to make. We will work with you to understand those targets and see how you're performing under the head agreement versus what you're currently achieving. And then it gives us the opportunity to understand where can we improve and what are the next steps that we need to take. I guess to sum that up, what the key deliverable for us is to provide you with product insight objectives. It's to understand your consumption patterns so we can really provide you category opportunities for aggregation. We can provide you with opportunities to plan for the future, to benchmark for comparisons. We can provide you and show you our capability as a sourcing partner. So it's really about delivering best customer experience. And as it says there, inspiring productivity for every room in your workplace. So on that note, I just wanted to say thank you for listening. And if you've got any questions, please do reach out to us. Again, my name is Sanada, and I'm the head of contract sales, and I work with the head agreement and the team at finance. And if you need me, please do reach out. Thanks again.